Welcome to the Top Shelf Grumbling Podcast with Dan the Don Walls. This episode is brought to you by our sponsors, Lawn Hub for all your lawn care needs, Price Cutter, the best meat in town, Hale State, Russell Motors, go see Austin, he's got what you need, Butcher Block Restaurant, voted Best Biscuit and Best Breakfast 2025. Available wherever you get your podcasts, coming to you from the Wilder Fitness Studio. Presenting a Where You Media production, this is Top Shelf Grumbling.
And welcome back here to Top Shelf Grumbling, folks. This is the Thursday night big show, weekend show for all the big games, and hopefully we're going to have a special guest on here in a little bit. Hope the gang is all going to be here in a little bit as well. Going to kind of have a few grumblings and rumblings here to get things started. If Vandy and Texas both lose, Ole Miss needs them to both lose, because if they do, if Vandy and Texas both lose, Ole Miss is I think they're going to get in either way at 10-2. But if Vandy and Texas both lose, Ole Miss is an absolute 100% shoe-in to get in the college football playoff, even if they have one more loss. And like I've been saying, I think Ole Miss gets in 10-2. I really do. There's only one Power 4 10-2 team that didn't get in last year, and that was Miami. And they fell apart down the stretch. And look, Ole Miss was the next team behind Miami at 9-3, so I think 10-2 gets in. Had a terrible weekend last weekend gambling. The Don is going to take a week off here. He's going kind of like sometimes the quarterback needs to get benched for a game or two to kind of sit back and look at things. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. I don't really like that much anyway. I'm still up a pretty good bit on the year, but last week was bad. My well play was terrible. Tennessee shit the bed. Well, Colin put it in my head earlier in the week, but honestly, they had sometimes a few games throughout the year jump out to me. I just thought Tennessee would beat the shit out of them. I really did. Of course, Oklahoma winning was big for Ole Miss, but that really made us look good. I think them winning in Rocky Top like that. But like I said, taking a weekend off. I'll be back next weekend. Don't worry. I'll have some good unsolicited advice for everybody. By the way, the college football playoff came out this week. I thought they got it right for the most part. I don't really have any big grievances. The only thing I think Indiana should be number one, just the way they've been beating people. I mean, beating the absolute dog shit out of people. Of course, now Ohio State's very good as well, but I don't think either one of those teams are unbeatable or anything. But I thought Indiana probably should have been number one. Other than that, I was about spot. I thought Ole Miss. I thought Ole Miss would be ranked 7th. I had them at 6th. They ended up being ranked 6th. That was good to see that. Let's see. By the way, tip of the cap to Southern Miss. That coach. His name ought to be coming up for some of these jobs. I mean, hell, he won big at Marshall. I say big at Marshall. He had an 8-win season, a 10-win season at Marshall. Then goes to Southern Miss, and what is he this year? 6-3, 7-2, something like that. Tip of the cap to Southern Miss. Good young coach, fun team. Watch out for Southern Miss. Ole Miss is playing Citadel this weekend. The spread is, I think, 55 points. I've been gambling a long time. That's about as high as a point spread as I've ever seen, ever. 55 points. I mean, my God. I don't think. I meant to Google it earlier to see what the biggest point spread of all time was, but 55 is as high as I've ever seen. Do you rest your starters? People are saying no, and I kind of agree, but I would rest Kewan Lacey. That's probably the only one I wouldn't. I mean, what do you get out there and he rolls his damn ankle up? I mean, come on. I think you got to be smart with that. Coaching carousel continues to go around. Freeze fired. And but one thing too, right quick, I still don't think Kiffin, if he does leave, I don't think it'll be for Florida. The New York Giants are talking about him for their job, reuniting with Dart. The Miami Dolphins are talking about him. LSU's talking about him. Florida fans, I hate to tell you, if Kiffin does leave, you're about 5th or 6th on the pecking order of jobs. I mean, Florida, after reading all these comments and stuff of the Twitter wars, between the Ole Miss and Florida fans are just the most delusional fan base I've ever. They're literally trying to argue right now that they're a better job than LSU. I mean, it's just laughable. They act like they're on par with Alabama just because they had a run in the 90s. And Urban Meyer was good for 5 minutes. I mean, give me a break. I don't think Kiffin's leaving because we're spending money with the big boy. We're going to give him as much money as anybody else is going to give him. He's already proven he can win here. And the people talking about the crowd at Citadel for the Citadel game Saturday. Look, if Kiffin does leave one of these days, it's not going to be because we didn't fill up a game for the Citadel at 12 o'clock on a sleepy Saturday morning. All these coaches fight that. Nick Saban for years was, students left at halftime, or I got news for you. Students, when you're beating the shit out of somebody, to me that's a good sign of your program. You're beating the shit out of them so bad they want to go get drunk at the bar. I mean, come on. So, I mean, the coaches are going to say that. They got to say that for the crowd and all that stuff. And I get it. But I really don't think Kiffin gives a shit about that. Kind of want to touch on Hugh Freeze fire, like I said. And I got a question. I'm gonna ask this to the guys here a little bit later. 2 years ago, when Auburn had Bama beat, they had that Hail Mary to what you call it, Wingo, that's at Texas now. If they don't catch that Hail Mary, Hugh beats Bama that year, he's not fired. He's getting another year. I really thought they were going to give him another year anyway. Just because, especially how crazy the coaching carousel is and stuff, it's even going to get crazier, folks. There's going to be a lot more jobs open up. I think Florida State might open up. Miami might even open. I mean, I think it's even going to get crazier, and I'm here for it. It gives us plenty to talk about. But yeah, if he beats Bama that year 2 years ago, did they fire him? I don't think so. But that's what they call it, a game of inches, I guess. I still don't know how they gave up that Hail Mary on that, because all they had to do was keep him out of the end zone there, and wide open pretty much. There's a bunch of fired coaches out there. Hugh Freeze, James Franklin, Coach O, Brian Kelly, Billy Napier, Sam Pittman, Mike Gundy. That's 6 or 7 coaches. I think Franklin's probably number one on that list. I mean, he won 10, 11 games every year. He won 2 playoff games last year, and people are shitting on him. It's called, he can't win a big game. He won 2 playoff games last year. I mean, my gosh, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The big game argument, he's 1-16 against top 5 teams. Well, you know how hard it is to beat a top 5 team? I think Coach O, he's wanting to get back in. He's gonna get one of those. He's gonna get like a UAB job or UL or Fayette or somewhere like that. I think Brian Kelly is also gonna get back in. I mean, I don't really necessarily like him, but I can see him even going to Penn State or somewhere like that. He never was a fit in the South. Billy Napier, go back to the Sun Belt. Sam Pittman, go be somebody's offensive line coach. Because I always said Pittman's and he was at Georgia before he got the Arkansas job. Was their O-line coach. He's one of the best offensive line coaches in the country. I'm kind of interested to see what Mike Gundy is going to do. He's a good coach, and he never really kind of embraced this NIL era. But he is a good coach. I think the right program, get him to really buy in this NIL. I think he could still got a lot left in the tank. He's not all that old. He still can. I always liked Gundy. I think he can get back in and be fine. Hugh Freeze, you never should have left Liberty. You're making $5 or $6 million a year. They were spending a shitload of money on the football program. Just built you a brand new stadium. He took a gamble by going to Auburn. He should have. Auburn will fire a coach in the drop of a damn hat, and he should have known that. And you see his daughter on Twitter. They were promised us 4 years. You give up 3. Look, it'd be different if he was losing. He's an offensive coach. It'd be different if he was losing his games 41-40 or 39-37. you only score 3 points at home against Kentucky. They had no choice. They had no choice. But I can see he may take a year off. He don't look good. I know he's got cancer and stuff too, but I think there's more going on with all that. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but he just looks awful. That's about all I got tonight on just kind of a few rumblings. Like I said, we're going to talk more about those fired coaches. Talk about more of the fired coaches and the coaches wanting to get back in with the guys here in a minute. Like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Facebook. We're on literally every platform you can think of, and it's folks. It's free to like and subscribe. It helps us grow, and look, just comment on our stuff too. Like, call us a dumbass, call us whatever. It helps the algorithm, all that stuff. It helps get the word out more and everything. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. It's Thursday night, folks. Thank you for being here. And, well, I got a lot more coming up here in a minute. Thank you.
Welcome back to Top Shelf Grumbling, guys. We're here with NFL Blaney for our NFL segment. Of course, we got me.
Hello.
And the Don and Big Game Seamus. I'm gonna start us off with our pick'em records from last week. We're still running some technical difficulties on our full record, but we're gonna get it going. But the Don had the best record last week at 4-1.
Long season, folks. Don't count your chickens
out. Long season. NFL Blaney and the rest of the crew, we all went 3-2. We split on a couple different games, but we were right there with them. So. This week we got 6 games coming up this week, and it's a lot better. It's a lot better looking pick'em this week. Last week was there was really only 1 or 2 games. That
finally starting to get
starting to get good.
Yeah,
officially the halfway point.
Yeah,
this is the halfway point.
This is the halfway point.
Some teams hit it last week, but this is it.
Yeah, the buys. Is there any buys? Does each team have a buy left? You get 2 buys now.
No,
right?
I think everybody's. I think everybody's first buy was over last week. Well, all right, let's get into it.
What we got on the first game?
What game we want to go first? We'll go backwards again.
Let's go down the list.
Go down the list? All right. We got the Jags at the Texans.
37.5.
I got burnt last week on the Texans. I thought they were back. But I think I'm going to take them again.
I think they are back to an extent. Like, the first couple of weeks, y'all, I'm telling you, the Texans were just god-awful hard.
They looked bad.
The Jags, I think, have only had 1 win since that big win on Monday night against the Chiefs. They're not a bad team or anything, but the Texans D is just a different breed here. I'm not sold on either team here really at all. This is a big game for the playoffs, AFC playoff picture. Both teams need this win.
Could be a wild card spot.
Well, the Jags look like they're the best team in the AFC one week, and then the next week they look like they couldn't beat the Jets.
I'm going to take the Texans here. I don't really better defense. The Jags have still got some injuries happening. Give me the Texans.
Not so fast. Not so fast.
Double not so fast. Go ahead and tell them, Kyle.
Long season.
Tell them, Kyle. Tell them what they missed out. C.J. Stroud's not playing. Concussion.
Concussion, yes.
Davis Long Neck Mills.
Wait, C.J. Stroud's out?
Get him.
I don't even care. Give me the Texans.
Give me the Texans. I'm not backing up.
I'm betting their defense, not on their
Let's get them,
quarterback.
Come
on. We want to know.
Spit on them.
You're beat.
Negative.
Little C and the Don take the reins.
Usually tends to be this way.
Not a group lock off the first one.
No, I'm going to take the Jags, though. I'm interested to see how the addition of Jacoby Myers this week with Trevor Lawrence. BTJ is questionable. I like the Jags. Texans have a good defense. I just don't trust Davis Mills. Long neck Mills. Davis. Long neck
That's
Mills.
racist. You can't call somebody long neck.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm just long neck bottle.
I apologize.
Let go my hand.
All right. Well, for game number 2,
we're split on that one. Let's go.
We got to split on that one.
Let's go, Kyle.
Game number 2, we got the Patriots versus the Bucks. My heart's so torn.
Well, you already know who you're picking on this one, so I'll start this one off here for real. I can't wait to watch this game. This is two very good teams, NFC AFC matchup. Two kind of surprise teams here. The Bucs not really so much of a surprise team, but the Pats really are. And I kind of knew the Patriots were going to be a borderline 9-10 win playoff team this year. I kind of called that.
You did call it early.
But I didn't really think they were going to be quite this good. Drake May's better than I even thought he was. This is, like I said, toss-up game. Tampa Bay is getting healthy, getting some players back. They're not getting Mike Evans back, but they're getting some other players back. Give me the Pats here.
Not so fast, my friend. We all knew this was coming, though.
I'm shocked.
Why?
He picked Baker. I can't. Well, hey, look, he's got like 6 wins on the year, but so far picking him, hell, they're like 7-2.
I know.
So he might as well. When they start picking,
I picked against them the week that they lost. So.
Well, yeah.
I think the Bucs bye week, they're gonna get some people back. They're gonna be healthy. Baker's gonna be healthy. That'll make a big difference. He really has. He's been banged up for.
He can play banged up too.
He can, but
when he was at the Browns, man, that last year or so, he was really, really banged up. Then they ran his ass out of town stupidly.
Well, it all goes back. They find a way to win. Blaney was talking about Denver being a fourth quarter team. The Bucs are a fourth quarter. They stick around and they grind you out. I'm gonna take the Bucs. And
this is one of those. This is like one of those weeks. The next couple of weeks, you got a lot of 6-2, 7-2 teams. A lot of teams are going to start separating themselves. So, and you're going to see a lot of that Sunday with these games, I think.
A lot of games with playoff implications.
Yeah,
they
are.
And it's finally getting heated up. It's kind of a slow hit and miss start. A couple of good games here and there. But this is going to be a good weekend.
I'm gonna piggyback off of my boy Lil C over there. I'm gonna take the Bucs here.
Yeah.
Y'all are beat.
I know. It was kind of like last week with the Colts, and I was like, I've been picking against them all this time. I said I'm gonna finally take them.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing with the Patriots. So I'm gonna go opposite of that. I'm gonna take the Bucs this week. I'm not taking the Pats, even though they won 6
It makes sense to take Buccaneers here. They've played a lot. Well, there's been more games they played that are close.
Yeah, they played a lot of close games. They're tested.
They know how to win. They're playing at home too.
They're just hard to run away from.
Yeah.
They're hard to get. They're just hard to get away from. They just stick around.
And your boyfriend's been playing lights out.
Home team wins this game. I think.
Take the over passing yards.
This game at 12 o'clock.
I don't know. I'm watching this game.
It's a 12 o'clock game.
I'm gonna go Patriots on this one.
All right,
2-2.
We got to split again. Makes me feel a little better. I'm on NFL Blaney side of things this time. But
let's rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
All right, and we got the Ravens versus the Vikings. The Vikings are another one of those teams that look real good one week and look real bad the next.
They've got a very good roster. They just ain't got it quite figured out at quarterback. Both need this, another game with playoff implications. Both teams need this. Vikings kind of been up and down this year. The Ravens, they got to keep winning. I think 3-5.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, if you're going to make the playoffs, have a decent half-ass seed, you got to get to at least 10 wins. Lamar is 16 touchdowns to 2 interceptions this year. I know he's been banged up a little bit, but
he's finally healthy.
Yeah, give me the Ravens here.
I'm on the Ravens too.
It's at Minnesota, but give me the Ravens.
I'm on the Ravens as well. The Ravens defense gave up 177 points the first 5 games, and only giving up 39 the last 3 combined. So
Yep.
They've obviously figured something out. Got a little healthy. Lamar's healthy. They're playing. I think they're back. They're gonna hit a stretch here and try to squeak into the playoffs, I believe.
I'm on the Ravens too. I really think they figured something out.
I'm still not sold on, but I'm picking them in this game though.
Look at my note right there. Fully healthy, all 53 men for the
Ravens
Ravens
roster.
Wow,
roster.
That's some deep diving research here, NFL Blaney. That's the one you make the big bucks.
And the Ravens, they're 3-5. They're still in the thick of it.
Yeah,
they have the mindset every game. It's a must win.
Right.
Gotta win this game.
1-0.
And playing a
go 1-0, and I think they can catch the Steelers for that division.
Playing a team
yeah.
I'm with you. Playing a team like the Ravens when you got Lamar with his back against the wall, and he's got to win every game. I'd hate to pick against him
until January.
Yeah,
but don't discredit the Vikings in this one at all either. I think the Ravens, they find a way. They're finna get it going.
They find a way to win.
Yep.
Understandable. All right.
What did we do on that one? Was that a group lock?
That was a group lock.
Oh God.
Hammer the Ravens.
Hammer the Vikings.
Well, it's 4.5. I mean, that's
I know.
It's
at Minnesota. It's a tough place to play.
4.5 on the road is.
Yeah, it is. We got the Rams versus the 49ers up next. The 49ers looked a little bit better last week.
Look, Kyle Shanahan's a wizard. He's like the Lane Kiffin of NFL. Like they're winning with baling wire and damn string and fishing line. Like they're you never know who's going to be playing for that. Half the teams hurt, half the games. They're still winning. The backup quarterback, he's been looking pretty good, by the way.
He has looked good.
Like I said, never know who's going to be playing for the 49ers right before the game time. The Rams may be the best team in the NFL. I'm taking the Rams here. This is a low line, though. It's only 2 or 3 points, and I think it's at San Francisco, but that's kind of fishy to me.
I'm also taking the Rams just because I do not like the 49ers.
That's nice logic.
That's great logic.
I mean,
good logic as any, I guess.
Hell, as bad as I've been, it can't get no worse.
Yeah. This is a division matchup. These two teams have actually already played once this year. 49ers won in overtime, 26-23.
Hey, am I right on? I'm pretty sure this is the only NFC team that they're not. That wouldn't be right. I know they played the Eagles. Never mind. Disregard. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, the 49ers won.
Sorry about that, folks.
The 49ers won that one. I just think the 49ers are injury plagued. The Rams, they're playing
pegged.
Especially on defense.
Yes. Yeah, on both sides of the ball. But they found ways to win games, and I think the Rams, though, they find a way to win this game. 4.5, I think they know something. Rams get it.
Well, I mean,
Rams got a top 10 defense.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford's having an MVP caliber. I mean, he's got to be a front runner. You know, I don't say it's a blowout. I don't know. This game always ends up close.
It does.
But give me the Rams in this one.
Not the Rams play a bunch of close games with everybody and just win.
Blaney,
they got a very good coach.
They've been the last 2 games have been blowouts.
Blaney, I don't know if you've seen this the way I have, but I've been looking over the past 2 or 3 weeks, and normally the first couple weeks were wild. It was underdogs winning. I don't really think they knew what to do with the lines, but the last 2 or 3 weeks, almost every team that was favored covered. I mean, I think they really got something figured out.
Well, NFL, it'll be like that though. Like the next week,
it's gonna be super short.
Yeah. Next week, every damn underdog will hit. You can't ever tell.
It's been just after the first 2 weeks. It's been pretty consistent from there of their lines being right on them. Spot
I saw something last year that like 80% of the games were decided by 3 points or less, not even counting spreads or trying to bet all that shit, just winners, So this shit's so unpredictable, especially in the NFL. But
that's the beauty of it. That's
the beauty of it, ain't it, Laney?
That's what makes it professional. You don't.
Yeah.
It's like any sport, golf, anything, NASCAR.
Was that a group lock?
Any other sport, man. It's professional. Anybody can go out and win.
Absolutely. Was that a group lock for real?
It was a group lock.
2 more group locks?
2.
Next up on the docket, we got the Steelers versus the Chargers.
Could be a playoff matchup.
It could be a playoff matchup. Give me the Steelers. I think they figured something out on defense last week. They made a team that's been scoring 40 points a game. They put them to they score 13?
See the Steelers. This is why they're one of the best franchises. They went out there. They had their defense was lacking, especially in the secondary. They go out and get 2 secondary pieces, and lo and behold, the next damn game they shut the best offense in the NFL down.
Their defensive line looked unhuman last week.
5 sacks, 3 picks.
Steelers are. I'm telling you, watch this. Their offense has been humming all year. If their defense even gets 7 out of 10, what they can be, you better watch out. Like I said, they've been great on offense all year. Got help on D. Chargers, they're one of those 5-2, 5-3, 6-2 teams that either finna take a step up or take a step back.
Yeah.
This game could go either way. So could the Chargers season. Just where the Pittsburgh's been playing. I think it's games that no, I think it's in LA. I'm going with the Steelers here. The Steelers will have more fans in that stadium than the Chargers will.
Yeah, that's usually how those games go.
The terrible towel.
Like I said, Steelers 5 sacks, 3 picks last week. Their defense is clicking. It's not going to be enough this weekend, though.
Chargers?
I'm taking the Chargers.
Oh, wow.
Justin Herbert.
I'm telling you, they're top 3 offense, top 7 defense. I'm not.
They're a pretty complete team.
They
really are.
Yeah,
they
are.
Well, the running back position is a little.
They've had some injuries at position. They hadn't put they're a complete team. They hadn't put it together yet.
They looked really good a week ago.
Yep.
They look really good.
And there's been some other games that look good this year. There's been some that's kind of sputtered a little bit on offense, really, but they'll make the playoffs for sure.
Hey, I got a question real quick. Who y'all think's the better team of the 3? Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos.
It's between the Broncos and the Chargers right now.
So if you're looking talent wise, I don't know how you can't go Chargers.
I'm talking about longevity,
that defense.
The Broncos defense is so good.
That Broncos defense come playoff time, the last couple of regular season games is going to be hard to handle. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, you don't want to match up with the Broncos in the playoffs.
That's what I was kind of saying.
Especially in Denver.
They've been finding ways to win too. They've held a close game, and until they get to the fourth quarter, and then it's like they open up the playbook and bust it wide open.
Bust it wide open. Bust it wide open.
And then tell her bring it back.
They've only given up 127 yards through 3 quarters tonight.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
How many passing yards for Geno?
God, Geno's
94.
Geno is a shell of his former self at the Raiders.
He's all right. He's capable of putting up some numbers.
Y'all think all 3 of them get in the playoffs?
Probably. Hell, everybody about makes it now. I mean, whether they expanding it, they probably will.
We're just going to look at the schedule.
Yeah, I don't read who's the other team.
All right.
They got records.
Was that a group lock?
That was a group lock.
No, who split that?
No, yeah.
I went Chargers.
Yeah.
We went 2-2. My bad.
Split it.
We got one more game, right?
Last game up on the docket, we got the Eagles versus the Packers.
Is this Sunday night?
This is Sunday.
Monday. It's a manic Monday.
Something. Green Bay was one of my Super Bowl picks. Them in Buffalo. They're still going to be good towards the end of the season and all that. But man, something about the Packers. Something ain't right. Something's a little off here. I don't know what it is.
Well, they're another one of them teams that look really, really good one week and then it just flip flop.
There's a bunch of teams. I'm taking the Packers here, though. I'm taking the Packers. They outscore them.
I'm with the Don on this one. I'm taking the Packers. I haven't been sold on the Eagles all year. Jalen Hurts doesn't. He's come back a little bit passing the ball, but he doesn't look like he used to. Something's off about it.
He just is kind of what he is. He just wins. I mean, he does enough and running and passing.
The Broncos showed everybody how to stop the tush push.
Well, that was one time.
But they did it 4 times that game and backed off.
You don't think everybody else?
That play will be banned next year.
I don't understand why it should be banned. I'm not. If you stop the something, they say, well, he's offside. He's off. If he's offside, they'd call it. He ain't offsides.
But when you slow it down, they're offensive linemen.
So is the defense is right there with them.
It's hard to call because
it's more so that the offensive linemen are moving way quicker than the defensive linemen.
I don't disagree.
The defensive lineman can't move until the offensive lineman.
Let me tell you what it is. The reason they can't stop it, nobody can stop it, because Jalen Hurts, he can bench press whatever it is. It's like it's like ungodly. It really is.
It's almost as much as I can.
It's freaking ungodly, and they can't. Why ain't everybody else running it?
Well,
there's something they're doing that everybody else ain't doing.
And it has to do with his bench press. He said bench press.
It's got to do
like
with
any
squat.
other squat.
No, he said bench press, but it's got to be squat.
I meant squat. Like, I mean, come on.
But
Like NFL teams ain't scared to bend the rules. I'm not going to bend the rules just because one time. Come on,
if they're going to allow it, do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure, why not?
It's just so hard to call because you stack the box. You get all the defenders on the outside, kind of closing in where it's hard to see the ball, and then the whole offense lines up. It's one of them things. It's just going to be what it is.
I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. They're like my most hated team.
Why?
Because
I'm a Cowboys fan, and they booed Santa Claus for God's sake and threw snowballs at him.
Not Santa Claus.
Yes, they did.
They were being naughty.
Well, give me the Eagles. Something is off with the Packers offense. Jordan Love does not look comfortable in the pocket.
Something
he is off with his receivers. Timing is very difficult. His completion percentage isn't there. His demeanor is low. Morale's low. So I don't know.
So you're taking
I'm taking the Eagles, but gosh, dang, why is it so hard?
Dan, who'd you take?
Green Bay.
He took Green Bay.
Okay.
I'm not very confident in it, but I took Green Bay.
Well, I thought you had a little
I'm
note.
not confident in the Eagles either.
I thought you had a little note that you said not sold on the Packers. Maybe I thought that's what I heard you say.
I'm not sold on either one of them. Like I said, we're finna find out a lot more in these next couple of games.
Well, I'm not sold on the Packers. I was a Packer backer.
I think it's Romeo Dobbs
when the season started.
Guardian cap is in the way of
backed it
his
up
whole
on the
vision.
Packers?
I was a Packer backer.
I'm sick. Oh.
Oh, it's a playoff rematch from last year as well.
Yes, it is.
I think the Packers defense, I'm not trusting it.
Packers could have won that game last year in the playoffs.
Very easily, yes.
I ain't going to say should have won it, but they almost should have won that game. Anyway, go ahead.
I think the Eagles, Nolan Smith might be coming back this week for them. That could be a big piece. I just don't trust the Packers. Give me the Eagles. Long story short.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You Eagles too?
Eagles fly.
Another split? You picked
Another split.
Is that all the games?
That's all the games. Anybody got any weekend bets?
I have a couple. I have a fishy line. To me, the Patriots being 3 or 4 point underdogs. I know it's at the Tampa Bay, but that's a very, very fishy line to me. I have a few bets. I like the Patriots +3, and I like the Rams giving up the. I think it's 4. I would buy it down to 3 and take the Rams as well. So the Patriots and the Rams. Also, my new top 5 have kind of shook things up this week. Patriots 1, Bills 2, Colts 3, Rams 4, and finally, Tampa Bay makes their entrance at number 5.
Woo! Go Baker.
Off a bye week?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Top 5 really ain't enough. It's like the top 5 and top 10 is like no freaking difference really. Yeah. Like it was hard to do a top 5 really, but
I think you can like pinpoint like 12 teams.
Like I said, we're gonna find out.
Like that's your top 12, and you match them up however you want to, round robin, where anybody can win.
Absolutely. Any given Sunday, Lanny. Hell, you know that you're an NFL Lanny. I gotta tell you this.
That just more to the point that
the 2000s.
Anybody can win this year, especially. I've never seen a year like this.
Well,
this is a good NFL year.
Yes, I'm excited.
I got 3 bets lined up for this week. It's kind of odd.
Wow,
Let's
3.
hear them.
Yeah, I got 3 because I piggybacked off a couple of NFL Blannies the past 2 weeks, but I hadn't had really anything that I just saw that I liked. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh money line. I think that's a good go.
Okay.
The
plus
line
125.
Plus 125. Okay. Yeah. Line's -8.
I think they'll probably bounce back this week.
I know. I mean, the line. Everybody's kind of starting to count the lines out right now. I've heard several.
No.
I mean, I've heard several people make the comment. The lines are the lines. They're going to do what they do. I mean, when it comes time to the nitty gritty, they're going to take care of business. And then I got Indiana -6.5 over the Falcons. And I'm a Falcons fan, but we just don't have it this year.
Hey, that's a Berlin game.
Like
Berlin, I'll burrow you.
The Falcons, something about it's off. They're not clicking on offense. Michael Penix is not everything that he was made out to be. I think the Falcons got sold a bag of tainted goods.
Tell you about one this week.
I got something to make it good tainted.
Oh God.
I'll taint your good taint. Good.
Oh, no.
I got
We're
one
getting
bet.
off the rails here, folks. My God.
I've got a bet. It's our group lot. I'm going Baltimore -2.5.
Yeah, that's a good
bet
too, yeah.
Well, guys, that's about everything we got.
NFL Blaney, you got any bets, or are you shaking the week off here?
Shaking it off.
Shaking it off.
One of the bets I like this week, I like the Jags and the Texans. We're going to take the over on that one. 37.5.
That's a low.
That is low.
I've about sworn off taking any over and unders whatsoever.
I've sworn off taking the
Sick
over
of
in NFL games.
I'd rather cheer for points or not cheer for points at this point.
Absolutely.
Because the spreads,
37 is a low.
37 is
we can
bad,
get
low,
there.
low.
We can get there. And just, Dan, you said Patriots plus
points. I mean, give me the points. Plus 3, I think is what it is. 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'll take that as well. That's my bets.
Well, folks, that's going to be it for the NFL segment. I thought it was a pretty good, lively segment. Kind of got off the rails there at the end. But anyway, like and subscribe to everything. We're on every platform you can think of. Comment, call us dumbasses. We're in the beautiful Wilder's Fitness studio. Thanks to the contractors for getting this thing done in a timely manner. Like and subscribe, comment, call us dumbasses, tell us you love us, don't matter, do it, love you, good day, see you next segment.
See y'all. Thank you all.
Enjoyed it, fellas.
And folks, here we are back once again with Top Shelf Grumbling. We're going to do our college football segment. Like and subscribe, folks. We're in this beautiful Wilder Fitness studio. That the shout out to the construction workers for getting this going so fast, getting us back in here as quick as they did.
Shout out.
What we got a bunch of games this week.
Not only games, but gosh, we got lots of stuff.
We got a different table, man.
By the way, Big Game Seamus had to head out. He was here for the college and the NFL segment, but he could not make it here for the college segment. He had to head back with
Baby Walt.
Baby Walt was having a hard time, so he needed dad.
Belushi is also out working lead in Oxford.
Delivering the mail for his country.
Exactly. USPS worker.
U.S. mail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody's going to give me my shout out.
Oh, yeah, we got NFL Blaney.
NCAA Blaney.
NFL Blaney is now
the
NCAA Blaney on the grounds.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We got some records we got to look at here just to figure out. We're going to give some shout outs. Blaney's going to get his first taste at the NCAA
college
pick'em.
game.
I love it.
The college pick'em here.
And speaking of Big Game Shane, he just sent his picks in as we speak here, folks.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
Wow. That's what you call dedication.
That's timing.
The pick is in.
The pick is
He
in.
is breastfeeding and sending his picks in all in the same damn breath, folks.
Same damn breast.
That's
All
talent.
Same breath.
Well, I got some last week records and overall records for y'all.
By the way, I'm about 500 the past 2 weeks. I've kind of slipped a little bit.
The Don went 3-3,
Oh
and that makes
is that his first?
No, I went
Okay.
500 last week as
You
well.
went no, first losing record.
it's not a losing record. 3-3 is not a losing
Oh,
record.
I said 3-5. I'm
No,
sorry.
3-3 is not.
Okay,
I
3-3.
have not had a losing record yet.
Have not.
That
Okay.
makes him 52-23.
52
Damn, that
games.
is tough. 52,
That's tough.
52 and 23. Good Lord,
Tip your
folks.
cap.
There's a lot of national pundits who would love to have that record right now.
I went 4-2 last week, and I'm at 46-29.
But there's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
You're only 5 or 6 games,
Yeah.
There's
Not bad
nothing
at
to
all.
scoff at.
Big Game Seamus made up some ground last week.
But I am the only one in the feet with 50 wins, as Hootie Dale would say.
Thank you, Houston. That.
Big Game Seamus had the highest win rate this week. He went 5-1.
Wow.
Great job.
Shout
Big
out
Game
Walt.
Seamus. Shout out Walt.
46-29. He
Hashtag
caught up to
meatloaf.
This
me.
thing is getting tight here, folks. What have I got, a 5-game lead now?
5-game lead. Nah, you got a 6-game lead. 6-game lead.
We got about 4 weeks of
I
picks
know,
left.
it ain't.
Belushi
Not a long
went,
season.
Belushi
Not a long
went
season.
3-3.
Is that the first not a long season?
Belushi did what?
Belushi went 3-3 to go 27-16.
Okay.
He's got a pretty good record as well. He hadn't been picking.
That's
He hadn't been picking with us all season, but
He's had good insight.
percentage wise. That's kind of
Yeah.
right there.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And look, this is how quick the season goes. We spend all summer talking about we can't wait for the season. You look up and it's damn Thanksgiving.
You're right.
Here we
Time
are.
to stuff some turkeys.
We got 7 games this week. Let's go. We want to go from the bottom up.
We got 8 games.
Which one am I missing?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you.
Probably
either.
the bottom game if I had to guess.
I read. Well,
I've been bad about leaving one off.
yeah, no,
I probably left it off.
I went through the message. So.
This is what happens when you leave the Don in charge of picking the games. We smile out.
Shout out
All right, who's our
Denver.
first game we're going to go to?
Hold on.
Who can count to 7 and 8? Which one of y'all's are going to be?
Six,
I don't know. I
seven,
can only get to
6,
6-7.
All right.
Blaney does have a face
All right.
for radio.
All right, we got 8 games this week. We're gonna start from the top or the bottom.
Too early to tell. I don't know.
Let's start it off hot and heavy. Let's go LSU Bama.
Ooh, that's a big one. That's
I
a big
can't.
one.
For some reason, I cannot wait to watch this game.
It's gonna be a good one.
Look, is LSU going to get that interim coach bump that a lot of these teams get after they fire their coach? And
Yes.
look, don't count out. I'm telling you, Frank Wilson might get this job, ladies and gentlemen. He knows what he's doing. He's an LSU man, great recruiter. Him and Kiffin and Ed O are all big buddies. They were all on the same staff together at Tennessee. Anyway, this is going to be a close game. I'm going Bama close. Bama finds a way to pull it out. But Bama scares me. That team that played Florida State reared its head last weekend again. South Carolina's
South
garbage.
Carolina is not that good of a
and
team.
They should have won that game. They had
should have
them
won
beat.
that game. Absolutely. And Ole Miss actually, exposed South Carolina and scored 30 points on them. Alabama can be got. This is a tough game, and I think LSU is going to get that bump.
I don't think they're going to win.
You
But
know,
I would not be surprised if they did win. Give me Bama in a close one.
Bama in a close one.
Wrong. Give me LSU.
Ooh.
Oh, Cinderella Corn drives again, ladies and gentlemen.
Cinderella Corn.
Got to go
This
against
don't
the
really,
grain.
no, this don't really seem like a Cinderella
It's a
game.
10-point spread, though. How much you betting on it? You gonna pick them to win? They're getting 10 points.
taking
You
them
gotta
money
lose
line.
Money line. No
I'm
points.
taking them to win.
Wrong team favored in
Wrong team favored, he
Tuscaloosa,
said.
folks.
I don't think it's the wrong team favored just because of what LSU has shown throughout the year. But Brian Kelly is not the guy. And I think if you get Frank Wilson in there,
He's
he'll
fired. Yeah, of course he's done.
I mean,
He's damn sure ain't the guy anymore.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, but he wasn't the guy. The team didn't look like they were playing
No,
together. They weren't on the same wavelength. If you get Frank Wilson, you get some guys in there that are LSU. He's an LSU
Absolutely.
Louisiana guy. He gets that team together, and both Weeks brothers will be back this week.
Questionable.
What did Lane Kiffin
Wit is
voodoo
questionable.
on them? He been puking and
I'll take this one here. Listen.
Listen,
Alabama has played unbelievable football since they lost against Florida State, but they've also looked a little. There's a couple times where Ty Simpson has been, he's the Heisman.
deer in the headlights.
He's the Heisman quarterback, and then all of a sudden he doesn't look like he is 100%.
Can I compare
look,
somebody real quick?
LSU's got a pretty good defense. They're not bad.
They're not bad. There's
spent a lot of money on it.
Let me cut you off. He reminds me of Jevin Sneed a little bit.
Okay. Little Jevin Sneed. He's going to hit
There
some
you
big
go, right
throws.
there.
Well,
There he
talking
is.
about as far, and then Jevin Sneed had that.
I like that.
Team
I like that
favorite.
comparison.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So Ty Simpson does not look like a great quarterback every single weekend against South Carolina. They look suspect. They couldn't score points against South Carolina's defense. They let Lenore Sellers actually look like he's supposed to, even with a bad offensive line. If LSU rallies behind Frank Wilson, if Gus Meyer, if Garrett Nussmeier gets somehow lost on the way to the stadium.
Now, hold on now. He may not be playing. He may be putting
Michael Van Buren has been taking many more snaps, according to Frank Wilson, this week than he has the entire year.
And Michael Van Buren's an athlete.
They're going to do something different. That's the whole point of this. Is if you're an interim coach, you're going to do something completely different. And if you are successful at that, and you take Alabama by surprise, which they're gonna be ready for Michael Van Buren. They're absolutely gonna be ready for it. But if you take advantage of that, you're going on the road though. That's the only thing that bothers me about this. If this was at LSU, if this was in Baton Rouge, it'd be a whole different story. It'd be seriously hairy. But I'm still gonna go with Frank Wilson. I'm telling you what, he used to be up for coaching at Ole Miss, coming up to be a up and coming coach.
Well, he got the UTSA job, and it kind of fell flat there. But Google him and watch some of his interviews and stuff. This guy,
he's consistent.
I'm telling you, this guy, he might get this job. I'm telling you, Just watch what I'm telling you.
If he goes 3-0, if he goes 2-1, there's a good chance he gets.
If he beats Bama.
If he beats Bama,
he don't have to beat Bama. I don't think to get this job.
I don't think he has to beat Bama either. But if he does, if he does, you know what? I'm taking LSU. I think they've got a chip on their shoulder. I think Alabama has something to lose with this game, and it's almost like what do they say about an injured animal? This is
injured
LSU's
tiger,
injured tiger. This is an injured tiger.
But I also wouldn't be surprised. Also, this thing may, LSU may just be that far gone. I also wouldn't be surprised to see Bama win this damn thing big.
Agreed.
I think Bama wins this game by 30 points.
Oh, NCAA Blaney off the top rope, the guest pitcher.
I took 15 minutes for him to say that.
I said all that so Blaney could say this.
Anyway, you're wrong by...
Maybe not 30.
By 30
You'll beat the table.
No, 30 points. Write it down.
I'm trying to
30.
I'm trying to do my best Belushi.
You said it.
I'll hold
my best
that.
Belushi and Brian Kelly all together.
Belushi.
Bama easily. I don't.
Bama easily. Okay. All right.
There you have it from NCAA
Short and sweet.
Blaney.
All right, next game. This is possibly my favorite game of the year for some reason.
Of the year?
Baker Mayfield moved back to college.
Baker. Like I really think this is the easiest pick of the year. You got Florida versus Kentucky.
You know what?
This is your favorite game of the year?
Listen, I swear to God. Listen,
to pick?
Let me tell you.
Okay, to pick.
Like this seems like the most surefire pick on the face of this earth.
Let me tell you this: when he's the last game on the other end of the sheet said Kentucky and Florida, he said favorite game of the. I swear to God, I turned the sheet off. He can't be talking about that game.
Right.
There's no way.
Look, this is hide your kids and wives, folks. Don't let them watch this damn game. This is torture. This is gonna be like
climbing
freaking
in your
torture.
windows.
Zach Calzada's over there counting his money on his Instagram.
It wasn't Calzada.
All the while.
He didn't even play last week. The other guy did.
I know. He's counting his money all the while. The guys done beat him out. He said, "Come here, look at this.
I don't blame him.
Look at these
hundreds.
hundreds."
I'd count it.
They beat Auburn last month. This is going to be the total in this game is like 41 points. It's at Kentucky. Florida has owned this series over the years, but by the way, Florida ain't shit.
Oh wait.
We
Your
haven't
talked about the list of players that are not playing for Florida.
Oh, a bunch of them like faking injuries.
No.
The list of players.
No. Yeah, thank you.
Large too.
Thank you, peeps. We appreciate that. I saw you and I got a hold of that. There are probably 15 or 20 players, and 12 of those are starters.
Oh yeah, I saw that
out for Florida.
Shit, it's the same way for Kentucky.
Yeah, but they probably actually are hurt.
These guys have quit, right? Like they're not playing anymore. Correct.
Something has quit. Yeah.
Before I even heard all that, I'm taking Kentucky here. It's at Kentucky. And by the way, look, these Florida fans, they really these Florida fans on Twitter are literally arguing that they're a better job than LSU. I mean, that's just comical. Anyway, give me Kentucky here. Go to hell, Florida.
Go to hell, Florida.
Give me Florida. I mean, I don't know what you're looking at that's different than me. But
they both suck, and I'm taking the home team. So I'm looking at.
That's all you got for that one.
That's all you need.
After further review, I'm going to ride with the Don here. I'm going to take Kentucky as well too because they have nothing to lose, and Florida has everything to lose.
Well,
Kentucky, they're disjointed. They don't know where it's going. Scott Strickland is renting planes out of Oxford to hide, to get. Lane Kiffin and all. It's bad.
Yeah, but you got a guy that's been trying to get fired for the last 5 years at Kentucky.
He doesn't care.
He's not going to look.
He's a gamer.
Kentucky still has a.
No, he's not.
Kentucky still has a damn good chance to go 7-5 here. They're still playing for something. Florida's not playing for anything.
Join us here in reality,
Florida is good for one thing, and that is.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
That was only one time.
Compared to the 15
wasn't necessary
last week. No, it was
one time.
They did it to us last year. That's what they're put on this earth for.
You were still a State fan last year. You can't count that.
Dang. Now that deserves an F word.
Well, I'm gonna give you F word. I'm gonna take Florida.
He's taking the F word, Florida. FLO.
Dynamite.
He said Florida.
Dynamite drop in there, Blaney.
That was great.
That broadcast was really playing off.
Hell of a segue. I'm not gonna lie, that was great. That was interesting.
All right, so
Lagway and Company, they get it done.
Hell, we got another split right here.
Yep.
2 Kentucky, 2 Florida.
Yep, absolutely.
Go
My cousin
Kentucky!
Parker.
Absolutely.
This is for you, Florida.
Once again, no one will know my record. It's great.
I don't
Same
know.
here.
I don't know what the line on this next game is, but we got Auburn and Vandy.
I know the line. Vandy's by 6. This is one of those games. Is Auburn going to get they're starting a different quarterback? DJ Durkin has been a head coach before at Maryland. He got fired because he got sued because a kid died under his watch.
Whoops.
Is this one of those games you're going to get that interim bump?
That bounce, yeah.
But I did see where he said Derek Nix is going to be calling the plays.
How do you go from Tyrone?
They're brothers. One of
They
them
are brothers,
One
yeah.
of them's name's Derek. The other one's named Tyrone. They both used to coach at Ole Miss.
One of them's offense and one of them defense.
One of them's offense.
Yeah.
One of them's defense.
Yeah.
Anyway, the offensive brother Derek is the play caller. You know, famously Hugh Freeze. Freeze let Derek call the play on first down. Freeze called second down, and Ken Austin called third. I'm still shocked that didn't work. You know?
Completely shocked that didn't work.
Anyway, he's letting Nick call all the plays. Nick's is calling all the plays. It's gonna be just him.
Continuity is what he's saying, right?
Yeah, like I said, Durkin's a good coach too. I think he's probably gonna get that. I think Durkin gets that job.
Durkin has a great spot to get that job.
Unless he goes like to shit and they get beat the hell out of him, he gets that job.
But I don't think they do. I think Hugh Freeze absolutely fumbled the bag with what he's got in his hand. He's got a top 15 roster, and he absolutely fumbled it.
Well, they have no quarterback.
Well, I was going to say they got sold
listen,
a bag of bad tainted
can-
goods in Jackson Hole.
I think you can take that team and run the dang wing T with it, and it doesn't matter. You can run past
Their
people
defense
with
is that good.
Their defense is that good. If you just score 15, 20 points, you win. You scored 3 points.
like 3 points against
3
Kentucky.
points.
0
All right.
points.
Cornbread Cowboy bring back the fullback.
We're getting,
0 points the second half.
we're getting off topic for a reason because it's terrible.
Awful.
Awful. Absolutely. Anyway.
But I'm taking Vandy. No
Vandy.
way I'm betting or not betting. No way I'm taking Auburn to win anything right now. Give me Vandy. It's at Vandy too.
I'm taking Vandy as well, too, just because they got something to play for. Auburn really kind of doesn't. Vandy really doesn't as well. I guess they do, but
They can still get in.
they can still get in. They can still get
anything
in,
can
but
happen.
I don't know. It just seems like they've
It's a
lost
tall
the.
task.
You still
It's a-
got to win, and then whatever happens.
Vandy's defense. Auburn's defense is going to give Diego Pavia lots of problems,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
seen it.
It
You've seen
worries
it time
me.
and time again this year, where a good defense gives him issues, and he can't just always scramble his way out of it and always make a move and make the hero play every single game.
Me and NCAA Blaney were listening to the radio today. Vanderbilt can't run the football. They only
No.
had like 50 yards
No.
rushing last
That's
week.
terrible.
And most of it's him. It's 30 yards from Diego Pavia.
Auburn, I wouldn't be shocked. I said I'm taking Vandy, but Auburn could very well. We need Vandy and Texas. Ole Miss needs Vandy and Texas to lose. If those two teams lose and we lose another game, we're going to the playoff like almost for sure.
I didn't pick this game.
If those two teams in front of us lose,
I didn't pick this game, but I'm taking.
they're going.
This has been a Where You Media production. You can find us anywhere you get your podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. What's your sentiment?